That don't look good at all. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Oh, 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 oh. I hear myself. Okay, y'all. I'm trying something new. So I think you can see me. No, you can't see me. Okay, I'm trying something new. Okay. So I think you can see me. Let me turn this down. Okay, because it was probably echoing. So I'm going to do this right here. Let me see if I can see myself. Y'all tell me if you can see me. Ha! I can see myself. There it go. Hey everybody. The lighting might even be weird. I'm not sure. I'm not quite sure how this is going to take. But I'm gonna do my best. And we ain't gonna be on here very long. What I'm really doing is running a test, you guys, so you can see me. Oh yeah. Okay. There we go. Hey Kelly C from Detroit. What's up, Eric B? Before I even get started, I want to put this right in the first very beginning of this video. I want to say, I guess I better aim it at me a little bit so it look like I want to say, hey, what's up to my man Kim, friend of ours here in the Greenhouse Lounge. I ran into him yesterday when I was doing this video. And I didn't want to put him on the video, you know, out of disrespect or nothing. So I didn't put him on the video. And I actually forgot to cut the camera off while we was talking. But hey, Kim, my brother, man, shout out to you, man. It was good to meet you. It's good to meet you, brother. Like I told you, man, I'm just a normal guy, you know. But hey, it's good to see everybody in here. And I'm only in here to tell you what my video was about today. Because I know that's not my norm. Just doing some old vague videos, but I did that to give you a little insight on how things are going with alternate transportation. And I just wanted to show you something today that if you keep on, can y'all hear me okay? That's another thing too, because I know this thing got a good mic on it. I should have went and got the microphone. Can y'all hear me okay? Let me see how it's gonna start. Black's Tropical Homestead. What's up, precious SoCal Gardener? God's creation, blind guy and his wife. What's going on? How is y'all doing, man? I've been bouncing around every channel today, and everybody got it going on. What's up, Richard Brown? See, I told you, Rich. You hit me up like, yo, bruh. Nah, man, I told you, man. I don't know what happened, but I got you. Blind guy and his wife. Man, it's good to see y'all in here. It's good to see everybody in here. So, my volume is low. Who just said my volume is low? Give me a sound check again, everybody. Can you hear me okay? Do it sound like I'm shouting or do it sound like I'm whispering? Or cool? Because if it's not, I get a mic. I'm not used to doing that. Okay. I'm running this on a whole different camera, and I know I can tell by how it look how it's dark. But we got to do what we got to do. Let's see. We can hear you just fine. Thank you so much. God's creation, I think it might just be you, because everybody is saying, okay, can you said it's going in and out. Now this is a test. Okay, Audrey Willis said fade in and out. All right, hold on. the video that I did earlier, well, released earlier, was a test video. And I was, can y'all hear me a little bit better now? I hate doing this kind of stuff. Can you hear me a little bit better now? And let me know if it's in and out, because earlier I noticed my video was in and out too. And I couldn't figure it out. If I stay in and out, let me know. Fading in and out. Okay, from here on out, because I know this is like 30 seconds behind. Better? That's great. That's perfect. Okay, thank you. Again, sorry everybody. I'm running a new piece of equipment. I'm just running a test real quick. All right. Thank you so much, because y'all like mic check, 1 2 1 2. Sounds like a pro. Okay, I got some pro stuff, because different things are about to start happening. I told you, leads on the loose. I've been talking about leads on the loose for the last 4 years, and it's about to start coming to fruition if we can tackle the gas prices. If we can tackle the gas prices, we'll be able to pull this off. So everybody is starting to purchase RVs and campers, because you know good and well that the way things is going, you may need something that you can live in somewhere else. So I thank you so much. It sounds much better. I'm just saying, you may need something else just in case you may have to leave your current location to get up out of Dodge. I'm trying to get this closer so I can look like I'm looking at y'all when I ain't. There we go. Okay. There we go. Let me see. So thank you so much, everybody, for coming in. And again, this was more of a test day than anything else. So I'm still working on that Hemingway e-bike. I need it. That, I got one right here, and I was going to bring it out, but I didn't know how none of this was working. Let me see. I may need that to roll out of DMV. Okay. Again, excuse me. Now, I want to talk about other means of transportation. If you do not have just an average bicycle, you don't got to have no mini bike, you ain't got to have no scooter, you ain't got to have no skateboard. I'm talking about, if you, besides walking is the best, but walking takes time. If you can take just as many steps and put quadruple the amount of mileage in the same amount of steps, you know, that's a no-brainer. So that's what I'm trying to work on here, and that's what I'm thinking about, that we all need to kind of start thinking about alternate ways of transportation besides walking. Again, walking is the best, but is walking always smart? No. If you can jump on a bicycle and cover more ground in just as many steps with less energy spent, of course, that's a no-brainer, right? So let me see. Hey, how you doing, Cato Family Farms? Skates? Hey, skates. Hey Love says skates. Let me tell you something. When I got my first job, I used to skate to work. I used to literally skate. Well, I ain't gonna say skate all the way to work. I used to skate, what was that, about 3 miles down to the bus stop, and then catch the bus to work. So, hey, that, you know what? Funny but not funny, right? Funny but not funny. Raw Juice Soapry, can anybody tell me status on honey? What does that mean, Suds and Skin Naturals? What does that mean? Status on honey, like who is honey? Hands in the Dirt said, we just purchased a can. Man, I can't tell y'all what's going on with Lady Lead right now, But I'm telling you, I'm about to show y'all something. Because each one of these gives you, oh, now listen, let's be for real. Okay, y'all know I'm on my weight loss journey. All right, I ain't ashamed of it. I started out at 250, 256. Okay, I'm down at 240. So I'm just gonna say 250 because I've been riding these before I even started for real. So I'm riding down the road on these little mugs and they'll take me 60 mile an hour. So I don't know if you think that's fast or not. 60 mile an hour on a mini motorcycle, you feel like you're in a rocket ship. So I'm just telling you right now, make sure if you do this, these ain't toys. Cause I heard somebody say something about that. They ain't toys at all, not even a little bit. So, and somebody, I'm gonna answer a couple of questions people ask me. Do you need a license plate for them? Yes, you do. Anything over a 50cc engine needs a license plate, needs to be registered. You also need to have it insured, just like anything else. But here's a reason why I promise to you, we've always had mini bikes. If you look back in all our oldest videos, even 12 years ago, you'll see mini bikes all the time. But lately they've become very important. What's up, Sunday Backyard Farmer? What's up, Carbon Q? In the house? I don't see. There she go. There she go. I've been looking for you. I've been looking for you, Carbon Q. Every time you pop in, I mess something up. There we go. Okay. Hey, Grammy midwife. What's going on? So all of that stuff, you just be thinking about other ways of transportation. Now, is the insurance I want to tell you about. The insurance. I ain't rode my Harley since I did this last video about, I was saying a video about spoons, people that like to stir up mess. And I was riding my Harley. I hit the record button by accident, the live button by accident. And I just took y'all on the ride with me on the Harley. That was the last day I rode my Harley. That been like, what, October or something, November, whatever that was. I have not rode it because it drinks just as much gas as one of my cars, my trucks. Let me see, yeah. So, you already know, Carbon Q. You already know. I mean it. I mean it. We all need to start thinking about other modes of transportation. If you have an RV, listen to me close, because I'm not telling you something I don't know. I'm telling you something I live every day. If you have a camper, no, not a camper. If you have an RV, the RV is the ones that you drive down the road, the big house that you drive. If you have an RV, you will, not might, not maybe, not kinda, you will need another form of transportation for yourself when you get to where you're going. Hey, Tima, how you doing? You need another mode of transportation, because once you park this big old bus, I'm turning the wrong thing. Once you park this big old bus over here, it is wherever you just put it at. You ain't about to get up and move that. So let me see if it turned. Yeah, it's about 30 seconds behind over here. So there you go with that. It's really lagging. So once you get where you're going, that's it. Now you'll say you need to just run out and get something in an emergency. You ain't gonna pack all of that up and then just, all right, we just going to get some gauze and some Band-Aids and something that you forgot to put on the bus or something that you ran out of. You need to pick up, either have a bicycle or a mini bike. We always take an electric bike, a bicycle, or a mini bike every time. I want to show you this because I don't want to show my plate, but you can see it. You can see it. I guess I can do this. Watch this, watch this. I hope you can see that. I hope my thing don't break. You see that, the thing on the back? That flips down, that carrier, that flips down, and then I can carry my mini bikes or my e-bikes on the back. And then, worst come to worst, if I'm bringing it all, I just hook my trailer up to it. And that way, we get on down like that. So I hope y'all could see that. I hope I didn't lose, oh, you could see it. You can see it good. Oh, I'm liking this a lot. Yeah, I'm liking this a lot. Okay, that worked. I'm looking at it got a lag to it on my phone and camera and everything else, my screen. So yeah, that looked good. I showed you exactly what I wanted to show you. All I do is flip that thing up, and that can come off, and I can put it on either one of my trucks. And I can take my equipment, I can pack up both of these and go. Y'all seen in one video where I got both the e-bikes on the back, pack them up and go. I never leave with just the bus, or if we go camping in just one of the trucks, I never just bring just the truck, because when you parked and you set your campsite up, or you off grid and you set up like you're home. Sometimes you want to go fishing, but the creek is way out that way somewhere, or you want to get to the ocean is through the woods this way. Every time we go camp at Myrtle Beach, we camp at oh my God, which one is it? Myrtle Beach State Park, something like that. Can't remember. Sometime we stay there, but you got to go through a forest to get to the ocean. You'll park your RV at the state park, but then maybe a quarter or half a mile away is the ocean. It just, the forest opens up into a beautiful oasis. But, you know, walking with all your beach supplies and stuff, if you get hurt at the beach or something like that, you'll have that with you. So even if you ain't thinking about something like this, you still need something like a wagon, a gorilla cart, or a fold-up wagon, something. Say RV are good, but not off-road. Some get trailers for your bikes. Yeah, you must have missed me just show that a minute ago. Yeah, the RV is great. Even a camper is great. If you got a camper, I'm gonna say this about campers, pool behinds of any sort. The best part about a camper or a pool behind fifth wheel is you can detach your vehicle from your house. That is wonderful. That's a part that I always wanted to pull behind, but I just still needed that. I needed that driving sensation. So, hey, how you doing, All Things Acres? Good to see y'all in the house. Let me see. Now, okay, before I go, I just want, somebody asked me, they asked, they watched me on the mini bike go through my city, and I even went to another city on this mug. I was on this the other day. I did that the other day. 5 hours, something like that. So somebody asked, I saw the bike, I saw you, but I wanted to know the size of the bike. They couldn't get a scale. So what I'm here to do today is I'm going to show you the actual scale. Matter of fact, oh, I got to drop this mic again. I'm going to show you the actual scale and size of the bike, because they were thinking about getting something like that. And I'm a big guy. I want you to see, because it looked like I'm too big for it. When you look at the little bike and then you look at big me, you're like, how the hell is lead on that bike? You know, I'm going to show you. So this will give you an idea. And if you either Google or YouTube any kind of mini motorcycles, whether it's a Kawasaki Z125 that looks like the Grom, or it's the Honda Grom, or it's the Honda Monkey, or it's the Honda Cub, and all of that stuff, you're going to see they're smaller, they use less fuel, And they're efficient and they're comfortable. You don't need, listen, my looking cool days is over, family. My trying to look fly days is over. The only time I want to look fly is when I'm with my wife. Other than that, I don't care what nobody on this planet think about me. I'm trying to conserve energy. I'm trying to conserve fuel. I'm trying to save as much money as I can the best way I know how, because I don't care what you believe. I'm going to tell you what I believe. I believe we are in the eye of the storm. That's what I believe. I believe we're in the eye of the storm. We went through something horrible for about 2 solid years. And then it kind of started opening up like now, right? Everything got this fake sense of everything is okay. But if you really get down to brass tacks and right everything wrong with just our country, we ain't even got to say the world. If you write on a piece of paper from 1 to 10, all the stuff that's wrong that could affect you in your household, financially, mentally, physically, you're going to need another piece of paper. You're going to be like, Led need to give us more than 10. We need more than 10, because I off the top of my dome, I got 20 things wrong that could go wrong right now that could just ruin everything we've ever worked for, right? So I'm telling you, that's my mental, that's my mindset. Ain't nothing over yet. Right now, it looks like it's the eye of the storm. And I don't know if you've ever been in the eye of the storm, eye of a storm. I've been through several, and you'll come outside and trees are down and cars is turned over and, people is crying. And just when you think it's over, the sky get dark again. And the tail end is, then the first part of the storm, the head of the storm was bad. The eye let you see how bad it's about to get, and then the tail of that storm finishes the job. It's like a mobster. When the mob boss say, "What you want to do, boss?" Finish the job. That's the storms I've seen. And I feel right now what we've seen right now, listen, birds chirping, beautiful sky, people starting to get back to work. And everybody got this false sense of security just because they put another box of biscuits on the shelf, one more box than it was last week, or you was able to find some grapes. Everybody got this false sense of security. Right, somebody say gas still high. They got this false sense of security to think everything is okay. It ain't okay until I feel like I don't want to hear nothing about people fighting. I don't want to hear nothing about nobody thinking about using different kinds of destructive mechanisms on somebody else. I don't want to hear nothing about politics. I'm sick of hearing about crooked politicians. Once all that die down, I feel better. But I don't see that happening. I don't see that happening. People ain't gardening as much as they want because they feel like, everything is cool now. So, and I had people laughing at me about, hey, New Orleans gardener, what's going on, little lady? People was laughing at me because when we done using a bar of soap, it'll be a sliver of soap left. I don't throw them away, man. I put them in a 5-gallon bucket. And people are like, oh, that's gross. Ooh, that's nasty. Ooh, that's filthy. Ooh, this. When I hear that, they think I'm gross. And I shake my head because I'm like, if you think this is gross, saving your bars of soap, your little slivers of bars, if you think that's gross, you going to end up being one of the ones that's going to be knocking on my door asking for a sliver of soap. Because you don't even have a clue. Without hygiene, you ain't gonna make it anyway. I don't care if you got food. I don't care if you got all kind of stuff stored up, ammunition. If you ain't got soap and water, Don't you understand some of the greatest civilizations was taken out just because they didn't wash up? Not war. They didn't die from war. They didn't die from aliens invading. No, they died from pestilence and because they was disgusting. Their traditions of how they clean themselves or lack thereof, that's what killed them. So people can think whatever they want to, but those are the people, I promise you, have never been in a bad situation or pretending that they never have been. I'm gonna tell you another thing. Trying to make it through this mess, you guys, is not gonna look pretty. So if you can get through this crap and make it look pretty, man, kudos to you. Pretty, and you still doing what you're supposed to do, man, it is what it is. It is what it is. So any questions before I go? Like I said, this is more of an experiment than anything. So Anna Kay, this movie is all I think about of late. I wonder what movie she was talking about. Carbon Q said, yes, good hygiene is going to save your life. Even more so probably than food. Let me see. Corey says, not very smart if you're not at least gardening. It's not going to go well. And I was listening to my buddy, let me see what his name. I've been watching him all day. African brother, I'm sorry, I'm chopping your name up. Somebody help me. Carbon Q, I know you know his name. Oh, man, because I want to give him the props he deserves. African, I've been typing his name all day. Let me see. How you learn to ride a motorcycle. How do you learn to ride a motorcycle? Do you know how to ride a bicycle? Because you might want to start there. Seriously, I'm not even joking. You right, Carbon Q, especially your teeth. Taking care of your teeth, because if your teeth go bad, you in a world of hurt. Hey, Garden Love Homestead. What's up, little mama? Hey, Shirley Weave. Where's Garden Love at? Where did I miss her at? Y'all been slipping through here on me. There she is. What's up, G Love? What's up, little mama? African Dreaming. Man, thank you, Sunday Backyard. Man, y'all have no idea what I've been doing today. African Dreaming. Brother, if you're watching me, man, I was watching you all day. I've been watching y'all videos. Yesterday, I watched Starduster 2 all day. And then I'm watching y'all all day today. Then I bounced over to Gigi. Man, I'm all over the place. Let me see. I just seen something I wanna. Oh, you must have took that down. Somebody removed that fast. But yeah, somebody said, I wish I could have seen that. And I don't got my glasses on me or nothing, but I'm doing all right, I think. Hey, Walter. Say, good to hear from you, brother. I love when you're live. Thank you, man. Thank you, my friend. Thank you. Let me see. Say, get my cavities and crown done soon so I don't have to worry. Yeah, get all your eyeglass stuff together and get all your doggone teeth fixed up. I ain't playing. I'm half scared to let anybody touch me right now. Because people, you know what? It ain't about the disease and stuff. That's not what worries me no more. You know what worried me? About going to a doctor's appointment or getting your teeth fixed, getting your eyes checked. You know what really worries me the most right now? Is evil, spiteful, wicked people. Now, the reason I say that is because just because this person is a doctor, a lawyer, a dentist, somebody that's supposed to be looking out for you and supposed to be ethical and neutral, man, that ain't the way it is no more. So, just because they got on that lab coat don't make them right. That outdoor guy say the Benelli TNT 135, great bike. You got that? I was looking at it, I just couldn't find it. I could not find the Benelli. Hey, sunshine. I think I know what that say, what you said. Is that thank you for the information? I think. My Spanish is horrible, but I'm trying. And that's something else, family. Family. If you don't learn nothing else, I'm going to tell you, I'm not going to pick one or the other. I'm just going to tell you this. You need to pick up a book and learn another language. I promise you. And I'm talking to us, most of us Americans that think we don't have to learn another language because our language for some reason is superior. Thank you, Black's Tropical Homestead. I'm telling you, it ain't right. It ain't right. I think that's one of the most baffling things since I've been a child, where we would get an exchange student that come in, to our school, a new student. And I remember one, don't quote me. God, where was he? Was not from Quebec. He was from. God, I can't remember where he was from, man. My wife know because she be teasing me about this a lot lately. But anyway, all that matters is he spoke English perfectly. His mother was our teacher. So she ended up, they both came together. She spoke English perfectly. Her child spoke English perfectly. Their whole family did. And I met their whole family. I was her student. And all throughout my life, you always see some exchange student come in or somebody come in from somewhere else. They speak a whole nother language. But they can converse with you enough where you know what they talking about. We the ones that keep saying, huh? I don't understand what you're saying. I don't know why we act like they deaf. I don't understand what you're saying. I don't know what you're saying. I say, we need to learn. I don't care which one you pick. I got two in mind that I'm working on. I'm not going to mention them at this moment. But you really should learn something else. Because I got a feeling, I have the feeling, I got a feeling, I couldn't do that without that. I got a feeling that the English language is going to be secondary to another language in the next 20 years. I have a feeling, I'm going to repeat it. English is going to be secondary. I didn't say second or first. I said it's going to be secondary. It's going to be running parallel with something else. Something else. Another language. You better know English as much as you know. I'm going to go ahead and say it. I'm going to go and say it. Get it out the way. You better know Spanish. If you don't know Spanish by now, you better start brushing up on it. That's all I'm saying. You can go any way you want with that. But you better start learning another language, whether it's from Africa, something. No, Q Stanley. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. I'm just a dude, man. I'm just a dude. So I've been telling my girl for 10 years. I'm telling you. So, I use the, Precious SoCal Gardener. Okay. Practice in the morning using the computer. And that's what I was trying to learn Spanish while I was in the mail truck, and I'll be listening to ebooks of them all day. I didn't get a lot out of it because I'm, hey, you forgot that. And I couldn't concentrate while doing it. I tried though. Hands in the dirt say, we'll all be speaking Mandarin. That's right. You better know something. You better know something. You better know something. Let me see. Looks like a nice spring day up north. I ain't in the north. And my camera, this camera don't pick up light well at all. Let me see. If I go back a little bit, because it's really dark right here. Habla español. I practice using the phone. You should. We already need to be thinking about little stuff. And this is another one for my my people thinking about getting an RV or a camper or an alternative means of transportation. This week I'm going to switch on. I'm going to be talking about, I know everybody like, Led, I thought this was about the garden. Listen, you got the garden down. It's a bunch of gardeners on here that you can learn from. A lot of knowledgeable people. My days of trying to convince people that they need to get themselves together, that's over. I'm just like, listen, I hope you do. I hope you do. But right now, man, I'm just trying to do the best I can do to make sure I'm ready. You know, some of us can keep on sounding the horn so much. I've personally had situations where I'm talking about something that we need to do and think about like, yeah, I've been meaning to do that for weeks while I'm sitting here telling us all we need to do something. No, let me get off my tail and let me go handle my own business. So we can start screaming it so much you forget to do it yourself. So I just been working on what we need to do here on my land. And then but get your garden together, grow some food, get another means of transportation, get you some backup solar. And for the people that need refrigeration, I got the hookup for you. I got the hookup. I mean it from the bottom of my heart. I got the hookup. I got a 12-volt DC refrigerator in front of me right now, right here on the ground. Bouge RV. I got a couple of different ones, couple of different brands too. And I'm telling you, if you don't got this, this goes out, and I'm shooting this straight to Gigi. Number one, little lady, happy birthday to Gigi's Natural Homestead. But I'm going to tell you and Eco Neighbor and Baby G over there, your daughter, Baby G. Listen, when you out there running your camper and you off the grid, get you a 12-volt refrigerator freezer. That in your RV because it uses propane. I don't care which one. The configuration, the way it works, that's why you hear that thing running. Because that propane is circulating to keep your stuff cold. You won't even know it. So that's a quick way to get rid of some propane, trying to keep your stuff cold. But if you got a 12-volt refrigerator freezer, you ain't got to worry about that because it'll be running off your solar generator, just sipping power. Y'all know it was running off what, 30 watts? 30 watts, but the sun is bringing in 200 watts or something. It's sip energy. And you can fit just as much in one of these 12-volt refrigerators and freezers as your RV refrigerator freezer. Y'all know I ain't lying. They ain't that big. The outside door look big, but inside of a RV refrigerator freezer is not big at all. Yeah, little Gigi running things. Yeah, man. She had me dying. She had me cracking up. Let me see. YouTube hadn't got to it yet. I missed something. Oh, she talking to somebody else. Precious SoCal Gardener said, got my portable camper fridge and love it. Amen. I'm telling you. It's a lot. I literally got one running in my den and in my office at all times. Where can we get it? I'm going to introduce it to you tomorrow. I'm going to introduce one tomorrow. I got two things I want to introduce tomorrow. I'm about to cram these videos out because I got too much stuff and not enough time. So y'all gonna be like, oh, here go Laird again. Here he go. Here he go. But I'm not gonna be going live. I'm gonna try to do a quick video on some of these things so you can have an idea of either how these things work, which one should you want, should you look at, or even if it's something in you and you might go a whole nother direction. But it'll give you an idea of, yeah, that's a better alternative than trying to run our home refrigerator or our home freezer for 1 hour versus run your 12-volt refrigerator freezer for a week. And it's replenishable. So you could actually literally run it indefinitely from the sun with a solar power generator. Let me see. Thank you so much, you guys. I see a lot of thank you, but thank you. So Mr. Laird from the UK, you are an inspiration, man. Thank you, MH10. Thank you so much. I just don't want to see nobody get hurt. I really don't. I will, Patricia, I promise. Leslie, you say you can't hear me? You see, Tonta 37 say, I'm canning now, going hard in the paint, bought ground beef $2.99 a pound. Man, go hard in the paint. You hear me? You hear me? Knock a couple fools over. Get your canning together. Get your canning right. Because, family, it ain't too many more people right now that even care. Let me try to get a little more light out of this. First what I'm gonna do, this is what I'm gonna do. Let me bring this over here a little bit, because I do want to show you, try to get a better angle so they can see the scale of this bike. And then I'm gonna try to mosey out of here. I don't want to have y'all here all day. Let me see. I'm trying not to knock this microphone over. I ain't used to having no mic. I know this sounds awful. I couldn't figure out a better way to do that. What's up, regular gun guy? My brother, what's going up? Okay, so the person wanted to know, wait, let me see. I'm trying to get a visual because my camera is lagging. Okay, this is the scale. Now you see me in all my glory. Dang! Me in all my glory. But this is it. This is actually a mini bike. And believe it or not, it's small, but it ain't too much smaller than an average bike. This is it. This is it. So it's small, and I wouldn't try to put nobody else on here, but this is how I'm riding. And you can sit all the way back here if you want to, or you can sit up. It depends on how big or small you are. But it's as comfortable as a doggone couch. And it sips gas. Y'all saw me put $2.74 in the tank. I was riding for 5 hours and the needle never went anywhere. So this will let you see a little closer. This is it. And it ain't as loud as y'all think it was because I didn't have a microphone. So as you can see now that I'm having mic problems, it sounded awful. But it might look a little funny. It might look a little funny, but you know, I'm gonna tell you what wasn't funny though. What wasn't funny was I didn't have to stop for no gas. And them big monsters, and all of them, I would have had to keep stopping for gas every time because I don't like going all the way half tank. When I hit half a tank, I start filling back up. Things is too stupid to be playing around with a quarter tank, half a tank of gas, you know. And that's another tip for you right now. If you're playing games and you're driving around with fumes in your tank, please don't be ridiculous. Fill your tank up. And every time it just go down a quarter, stop and fill it up. I don't got to worry about that on these. Somebody just said, I'm going to try to find you so I can give you some shout. Let me see. Carbon Q, you will fit right on there too, little mama. Let me see. Which solar battery is your favorite? The Oops, the Energizer, or other? Right now, I don't have a favorite because they all have a job to do. I don't want to play that game because that's what people do to get you to try to buy something, and I'm not going to do that. Each and every one of those generators has a different category for a different part of your life. And it's very few that really can tackle all of them. It's very few. Thank you, African Dreaming, man. I was over there hollering at you, man. And you know what I found out? Let me see. I almost hit the wrong button. You know what, African Dreaming? I was over there listening to y'all chop it up all day, bruh. And I'm gonna tell you something. I'm like, oh, they must ain't see me. Oh, well, they might not like me neither. So I just kind of backed off. Yo, how about I come back to the channel and I was watching you on my iPad and I was watching you on my phone. When I leave my when I leave my office, because I had that in my office, my iPad in my office. When I leave the office, I grab my phone so I can still be listening to y'all. How's about I got a comment on my phone and I got a comment on my iPad. Neither one of them I sent. I feel like a fool. I'm like, no wonder, yo. I'm sitting here like, maybe I didn't type it hard enough. And I looked and there go my comment right next to the little airplane, the little send button. I'm like, you big dummy. But I was hanging out with y'all, man, all day. Let me see. Ladia said, I did go out 3 times. All the other YouTube videos play fine. I did go out 3 times. What happened? What are you talking about? You went out and all the other YouTube videos play fine. I don't understand what that meant. Any questions before I go? I don't want to keep y'all. This is really, really a test video and to show you what that driving, riding quiet video was about today. I know this thing is lagging. It's lagging bad. Audio is bad. You just validated my childhood dream. Was talking to my dad and he said, you still crying about not getting a mini bike. Oh, Black Point Dexter. You want to know why I got so many mini bikes and I've always had them? Because when I was a kid, my best friend had a Honda Trail CT70. I had a moped. My moped went 20 miles an hour. Okay. They say it might be your sound. Everybody else can hear me. That Trail 70, Honda Trail 70, man, did 55 miles an hour. It ain't had no clutch, but it had it was semi-automatic, you know. Thank you, Love Notes. It was semi-automatic. And that thing stuck in my head, man, now for almost 45 years, man. And I said, when I get older, and my best friend always laugh at me, because he'd be like, dude, you still on that? Yep. Yeah, I am. How you doing, Sandra Carter? Thank you so much. Say, what happened to the FF Power 2000 watt solar generator. Until, you know, I said this before, nothing. It's a great generator. And I have another one too. But I don't like when a company gives me a code and the code doesn't work. And when I try to fix it, and then they say, okay, try this code. You know what that makes me feel like? It makes me feel like when you in a restaurant and you, hey, don't worry, I'll pick up the tab, and you hand your credit card over, and then embarrassingly, the waiter comes back like, yes, this card has been declined. Do you have another card? Oh, yeah. Huh. Wait on. Now your date is sitting across from you like, I'm going to end up having to pay for food. No, wait. And when that one don't work, yes, sir, that one doesn't work either. I've been there, trust me. Give me a second. Take your shoe off. That's for if the other two don't work. 3 strikes, you washing the dishes. Well, when the code don't keep working, I don't like playing games like that. So until the problem is fixed, I take that out. Great product. But if I tell my folks I got a code that'll save you a little bit of money, and I literally had about 50 people say, the code don't work. If you think about it, had another product like that too a little while back. Code don't work. Take that down. I don't got time to play like that. That's not fair. That's not fair to people, man. And if a company ends up making all the money and the people ain't getting what they said they were supposed to get, that's not fair. That's lying. I'm not gonna stand for it. I'm not gonna be no part of that. So until they fix it, not saying they're lying, but until they fix the situation, I'm not gonna put that up there because I'm just gonna keep on getting emails saying the code don't work. You said we was gonna get a code. Where's the code? I'm not gonna do that to people. That's dirty and it's wrong. And I have no way to test it before I put the video up. Good product though. Good product. I really like it. I really do. What's up, Black Point Dexter? What's going on, my friend? So, hey, I ain't gonna keep y'all. Any questions before I go? How many minutes? I don't even know how long I've been on here. Because I just popped on. What's up, Zulu Knight? Let me see. Sion Family Guard in the house. What's up, Sapper? Said customer service is key. You're on point, man. Thank you. That's not cool, man. That's not cool. I understand there's a lack of translation and stuff in there, you know, but man, straighten that out. When we talking about business, and these are investments. This ain't like you buying a pair of shoes. People is been saving this money for a long time, and people is robbing Peter to pay Paul to get some of these things they need in these rough times. They ain't got time to be playing no games. Thank you, Anna K. Thank you. Will you be getting EcoFlow Delta Pro? Jessica Rabbit. I'm going to let the cat out the bag. I don't like saying that. That sounds gross. I'm going to let the fries out the bag. Because you know what? Every saying that we say, I've been trying to stop saying so many sayings that we said growing up because all of them have a dark history. All of them have a dark history. Like the cat is out the bag. You know, that I'm going to tell you what people used to do to their pets when they pet had puppies or kittens and stuff. You go look that up. And then the jig is up. That speaks for itself. That kind of stuff. And people still say that and they don't even know what that stuff means. So anyway, that made me lose my train of thought. So what was the name of the bike? It's a Honda Monkey or a Honda Z125. I lost my train of thought saying that. Oh, the EcoFlow. EcoFlow for Miss Rabbit. Company reached out to me and I was showing an EcoFlow. It is not the EcoFlow River because I'm still having problems. They did customer service. They let me send the EcoFlow River 600. And I just got confirmation that they are sending it back now and it's supposed to be fixed again. But yes, they are sending me an EcoFlow, and I can't tell you which one, and I will be doing a review on it. So let me see. Sky Chase price, what you paid for the bike. If you look right now online, you need to go look on like Facebook Market. A lot of people are selling them, but they selling them at the wrong time. They're selling them because they need the money because times is tight. This is a buyer's market. It's going to help the people that need the extra cash, but it's going to also help the other people that need to downsize. It's going to help the people to downsize. So go on Facebook Market and look in your area or whatever. If I was you, I would even be really ready to take a 2-hour drive for one of these. I'm just saying. I don't promote them. I'm not with them. I'm not affiliated. But so prices vary. I don't know how much they are brand spanking new. So trust me. The Honda Grom looks more like a crotch rocket. That's the Honda Grom. That's one of Lady Led's bikes. Let me see. That's Lady Led whip. I wish I could zoom in. You can't zoom in on that. Let's see. Yeah, that's Lady Led sitting like that. My little hot mama. She thinks she all that. And a bag of chips with dip. Let me see. What does guava mean? I am new to the channel. Guava means hello. Guava means I love you. Guava means cheers. Guava means thank you. Guava means goodbye. Guava is a positive word, and a person that I always mention that word meant, she should be in here. If she probably still is in here, Garden Love. Go to Garden Love Homestead's channel and you will see exactly what guava means. I'll tell you the backstory behind that, but she is part of that. Okay? Guava, I turn that word, it's really a piece of fruit. It's a fruit tree. It's one of her favorite fruit trees. But I turned that word into a positive word for the Greenhouse Lounge family. And I've even heard it being said all around the world. And I hope it stay positive. Something like aloha. Aloha means a lot of wonderful things. You never see somebody in a fight and punch another dude in the face and be like, aloha, mother sucker. You don't hear that. Every time you hear aloha, you hear it in the most gentlest, peacefulest, like, man, I mean no harm, respectful way. And that's why I say guava, because it means to me respect, because I respect that young lady and everything she's accomplished over the years. She's accomplished so much. That's where I knew you can grow things in small spaces, because she was one of the first. She can do it. And she showed the world that she was growing peaches, apples, grapes, you name it, on a patio, literally a patio. So it's all positive. The positive vibe that she gave me, and every time she said the word guava, she was talking about her guava trees. I turned that word into just pure positivity. So that's what it means. If you can think of something positive, guava. Guava. Sometimes you can say, somebody hand you your change back all nicely, guava. And anytime you want to explain it to people what it means, you tell them it's positive. That's right. And you know what? It's It's so many negative things to say. It's so many negatives. Supreme Family Guard, anytime, my brother, if you're watching, if you ever see how many negative words and negative ways to say something, I'm tired of that. I'm just trying, man, I'm trying to make something positive. It's a lot of people don't really care for me, and I understand that, and I don't mind. Everybody's entitled to their own opinion. But I'm telling you, family, I'm here, and I'm going to get off of here as soon as I say this. I'm not here to hurt nobody. I'm not here to do no harm to nobody at all. At all. They can say what they want to say. And I said this in another video, and I'm going to say it again today. Over the years, I've been turned into the YouTube boogeyman, the Suge Knight of YouTube. And I'm like, I don't get it. The big red of YouTube. Like, I don't get it, man. I don't get it. So, it is what it is, you know. All I want to do is help people. That's it. I could care less about anything else or what anybody think or what anybody say. And if you ain't seen that in the last 4 years, you know, you ain't gonna get it. So that's all to it, family. I'm tired of violence. I'm tired of people fussing. I'm tired of arguments. And I ain't just talk about on YouTube. I'm talking about everywhere. I'm just sick of it. I'm sick of bad news. Sick of it, man. If we can't say nothing positive, man, move on about your business. You dig? Yeah, the big red of YouTube. What's my office hours? That's how they mugs be acting like I'm acting. From 9 to 5. Yeah, I thought you'd say that. That's not me. The Suge Knight of YouTube. The boogeyman. Like, man, give me a break. I'm trying to show folks, man, look, listen here. If we don't work together, we're doomed. I watch so many of y'all channels and I see so much positivity. And at the same time, I watch a lot of channels that all they do is spew, pour, gush out negativity. And that's fine because the devil got a job to do too. My only thing is the one with the most soldiers win. That's all. The one with the most soldiers win. So if we can get more positive YouTube channels out there, stop talking about folks and stop spewing negativity, man, we don't got to care what the few got to say. The few negative channels or the few negative people at your job got to say. We ain't got to worry about it. All we got to do is keep on doing what we're supposed to do. Get this. Here's my thing. We are at the brink of war, world war. We are fighting an unknown disease. We are fighting a financial crisis. We are fighting natural disasters and catastrophes. We are fighting every day of something that wants to take us out. Every day we hear the news of something. The polar ice cap has melted. It is every day, right? Every day. Gas pipeline under the ocean has spewed out oil, barrels and barrels of oil. Every day we hear something that wants to get rid of us. And then the part that gets me is out of all the horrible things that's really truly going on, we bicker and fight as men and women amongst ourselves about the most minuscule bullshit. Like, out of all the things that's going on in the world, man, that's all you got to think about right now? Right now, though? It just lets me know the mind of men. Like, man, if you can't get yourself together during a time of this kind of struggle, if you can't get your head in the game right now and you still worry about what this dude doing, this woman doing, if you can't get your head in the game right now, we got bigger fish to fry, man. We got, the world is trying to kill us all. They ain't picking, listen, that volcano ain't picking sides. That hurricane ain't picking sides. That flood ain't picking sides. And we worried about each other. We are doomed if we keep thinking like that. If we don't team up and stop playing games, we gonna perish. I mean it. That's gonna be it. And then we gonna blame it on somebody else. Everybody is always blaming they insecurities on some other person to make themselves feel better. Look, just eat that, man. Eat it. You did this. Just say you did it. You ever meet somebody like that? You ever meet somebody like that, man, and be like, they always blaming somebody else for something that happened to them. They gonna always find somebody new to blame every time something happened to them. Every time throughout their entire life, they're gonna always, if you done with you, they're gonna blame somebody else. They'll never look in the mirror and say, damn, maybe it's me, man. Maybe it's me. During a time of, we're at the brink of world war. We got people on YouTube fighting amongst each other. Sisters and brothers fighting amongst each other for the dumbest, most childish stuff. Childish. And that's why I just kind of keep quiet now, man. Just do my own thing. And I'm like, I told y'all before, I'm trying to make my quiet exit because it's like, it's so ridiculous. Oh my God. So anyway, I don't want to keep y'all, and I don't want to put no, oh, wait a minute, somebody called it. Oh, I wish I could remember what they said. But say, yes, too many blame others, never themselves, seen it that way too much. It's sad. Thank you, Gary X Flakes. Say, hey, Led, they just delivered my Bourgeois V refrigerator. And for that, I'm going to show you this real quick. I wasn't even going to bother with this. But since you did that, I'm going to go ahead and throw it up for you. Hold on. I got one of them sitting right here. I promise I wasn't joking. This is the one I've been keeping in my garage. And, that shouldn't be in there. Yeah, that shouldn't be in there. I think I know why that box was in there. This is all for my two-way folks. That box was in there because I had put this. I put that in here one day. This was in my truck. That's why this is in the garage. So Lady Led didn't see my last purchase. You know. But man, you can't beat them, man. You can't beat them. I'm telling you. All you gotta do is plug that up into your car or plug it up into your solar generator, and that thing will run for weeks, man. Run for weeks. I got one hooked in my office right now, just running off solar, running. So I ain't gonna hold y'all no longer. This camera dark too. Just, man, all I can say, this is how I'm gonna end the video. Guava. 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 Please go over and check out all the moderators in this room. Everybody that's painted in blue. Go to their channels and please subscribe to these wonderful people. Y'all look around in this channel. From now on, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna ask you, because YouTube took down a function they had years ago, which was you could just click on somebody's channel and subscribe to them. They took that feature down because people was abusing it. But what I'm going to ask you to do is next time I do a live, when you come in the room, I'm going to ask you to grab a piece of paper and a pencil or a tablet, whatever you need to write something down. And I'm going to ask you to write down all the names that's in the chat. And please go check them people out. You may want to subscribe to some of these good people, because I want to know, I want you to know something. And all the new people that's watching me right now, you're watching me for whatever reason, right? But what you don't know is I watch all of these great people right here in this room. So I don't want you to think that I'm somebody called me a prophet earlier. I'm not a prophet. I'm not a prophet. I want you to understand, man, we all learn from each other. And I want you to see all the rest of these people with these great ideas. They got great ideas. They're just not being pushed in the right direction. If you go over to some of these people right here in the doggone chat, you're going to be like, oh man, how did I miss this person? How did I miss this person? For the life of me. It's a lot of people in here. I'm like, I don't even know how I miss some of these people. Because if they don't push that person enough, you may miss them. So please write down, or go back in the chat, write down some of these names. Start with my moderators, and then keep on going. Grab a couple other folks in here and just go check out some of these channels. I promise you won't be disappointed, because a lot of these people come here because we are like-minded and we all do the same good stuff. We all hang out, and you're going to get another perspective of probably something different. Go over and check these great people out. Game Nerd Mom, what's up, little mama? So yes, please, a lot of good information in here. All right, so I'm gonna end it like that. Guava, everybody, have a wonderful night. I'm gonna get in here, and I promise, this is my promise to you, I'm going to do a refrigerator video tomorrow, and it might be something else in there that I need to show you, but refrigeration is first and foremost. All right, so get ready for that. All right, Laird Farmer 73, I love all of y'all. Please have a wonderful night. Please go check out Garden Love Homestead. Garden Love Homestead. Me and that little lady been hanging out for years. And I want you to remember one thing. She used to grow all of that stuff on a patio, and now she's on a real farm. She is living her dream. That's why I be telling y'all it's possible. You can get out of an apartment. You can get away from growing on a little tiny patio. I know you can. I know you can go and find and live your dream, because I know people personally that has done it. I know people personally that are doing it, that are living it. I don't try to talk negative down to folks. I just want you to stop saying, well, I live in an apartment and that's the way it is. No, it ain't. It's that way because you are comfortable with it being that way. But I know, even from myself, you don't got to stay that way. If you're comfortable that way, don't complain about the stuff that you can't grow or how you can't personally grow. My friend Garden Love had a tiny little space, and now she literally has a farm of acreage. So, all right, please go check her out. Everybody have a wonderful night. I love you. Guava. All right, peace. Now here's the funny part. I don't know how to cut this camera off. Let's try to figure it out. This is gonna be funny. Ooh, the battery dies on this. Oh yeah, I really don't know how to cut that off. I don't know how to exit this. Hold on, y'all. I guess you're gonna see a last moment. It's gonna cut off itself in a minute. I don't know how to do that. This is different. The way I'm doing this is very different.